here in the Bahamas.
We are going to make it right.
If you became a millionaire, would you keep working? You know?
The commander is here.
What's going on right now is California's trying to figure out.
Don't eat.
Something got popped in the butt.
Yeah. Oh, I can.
It's fine. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I'm with BitSquad, the people's channel, largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. I am wearing my famous green jacket today, as you guys know. When I was on the cruise, somebody came to me and they said, I can't believe I'm seeing the jacket in real life. This is, of course, the famous jacket I took a picture of the Lambo with. Guys, I thought about, do you guys think we should do a new Lambo photo shoot with the full sweatsuit? What do you think, Drew?
100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think we should. Because when I took that picture, it was a total joke, and the internet went crazy with it. Like, oh, he thinks he's so cool. Guys, I would never wear a full pantsuit or a full sweatsuit, whatever you call it. That's ridiculous. And if you do that, good on you. Johnny's wearing one right now, so I feel bad.
That's right.
Johnny, can you come on the show right now? Let's check out Johnny, what he's wearing.
He's always got.
Johnny, can you go all the way to the back? We want a full body. Yeah. You guys see what Johnny's wearing?
It's pretty clean.
Yeah.
Pretty clean.
Thanks, Johnny. I would never. Okay, thanks. I would. We love Johnny. Johnny sets up a live stream every morning. He's our most degen employee. We love Johnny. He's awesome. But yeah, guys. So the thing is yeah, I think we should do it. We should do it and make it look really ridiculous. Now that my Lambo is actually Gucci colors, then we should do it. Wait till I get my lime green demon. That's going to be awesome. Guys, my name is Ben. We come to you live every single day at exactly 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And can I say this? We've been respecting your time this week.
That's right.
Brian, can you fix the camera? Do you know how to fix the camera? It's like just a little bit too tall. We've been respecting your time this week. Now, you guys don't know. Did I talk about how I almost missed the cruise?
No, you did not.
Yeah. I went to Atlantis on, I think it was the Tuesday of the cruise, and I was almost late. I was literally having to run because it was 4:30, right? 4:30 was the time. Get a little bit more, Brian. 4:30 was the time we were supposed to be on. And I figured, you know what? It's a suggestion. 4:30. I'll be back about 4:30, you know? So I come rolling in about 4:32.
Ooh.
And then I'm like, oh, wait a second. They're over there untying the ropes.
Oh.
And so I start running. I book it. I get about 4:35. I walk up to the thing. I was the last person on the boat. The last person on the boat. They were cheering from above. Apparently, there's a thing when people miss cruise ships, when they miss their excursion or miss coming back on.
Yeah.
People are like cheering. They're like, run, Forrest, run. You can make it. They're yelling from the top deck. I'm like, I'm pretty fast.
It's not pretty when that happens. I saw a guy get left behind in Barbados. It's not good.
Kirk Cameron. No, that's a different left behind.
Very sad.
Wait a second. Tim got that joke. Guys, so yeah, anyway, so I almost missed it, but I texted my wife when I got back on the boat, and I was like, honey, I made it. I almost missed it because I was telling her I was fine. I was going to make it the whole time. And I'm going to tell her I'm going to miss the boat. And so I get on, and she says, I told her, I said, I thought 4:30 was just a suggestion. She said, you think everything is a suggestion. I was like, yeah, you do be right, though. You do be right, though. She was right about that. But we have been on time every day this week for you guys. And welcome to the show. We appreciate all of you guys. That's fine. That's good, Brian. That's good enough. Maybe another little. Oh, okay, I got it. Is it tight? That's too high. I see.
Too tight.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I want to talk. Am I Hercules? Hercules. Cool. Appreciate that. I'm going on another cruise, by the way. I'm going on a 7-day cruise in July, I think. July and August.
Where are you going?
I'm going to do it Eastern Caribbean on the Wonder of the Seas. So if you
Nice.
guys are on there, I'd love to see you on there. I'm taking the family. Because my oldest son didn't get to go. And so the younger two kids have been talking about how great the cruise was, how much fun it was. So he was playing baseball instead. So we're going to go that week. It's a week before they go to school. So anyways, maybe I'll see some of you guys on there. It's a big boat. You know, whenever I go on a boat, they say they're going to need a bigger boat.
That's true.
That's a Jaws joke.
Big
guys.
boat, small world.
Jaws joke, guys. Okay, so a couple things, guys. First of all, let's do a quick shout out for iTrust Capital. They are a partner of ours. You guys can get IRA accounts there. Invest in crypto, gold, and silver 24/7 with your IRA, protecting your assets. This is a longer-term investment vehicle. You guys have, this stands for individualized retirement account. So the great thing about this is there's great tax benefits of it.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be doing an interview with somebody from iTrust. I think I'm doing it tomorrow. I don't know what day it's going to go out. And let me tell you this. We have some banger videos for you guys. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to do our best run of videos we've ever done. I'm telling you, these videos are going to knock it out of the park. Several on Gary Gensler, several on Elizabeth Warren. We got several on hyperinflation, the economy. We've got several on how much XRP and how much ADA, how much Dogecoin, how much ICB, how much HBAR do you guys need to become a millionaire in the next bull run. We're going to have those videos for you guys. So definitely check that out. But definitely check out, you can go to itrustcapital.com. We got a link down below in the description for you guys. And a little bit later on the show, we're going to put the link for the, look, guys, I got to say, Twitter destroyed y'all yesterday on YouTube. You guys were, we put in the link for you guys to do the survey for the stablecoin survey that's going directly to Congress. You know how many of you guys filled it out? One.
Oh,
One person. Now, granted, you had to be watching live to get it because we discovered that the live stream chat doesn't move over to the posted video. So we're going to put that in the description today. I need you guys to go ahead and do that, right? I need you guys to fill that survey out. And Drew, you can get that link on Slack. It's on Slack. I DM'd it to BJ Slack. It should be pulled up there. It's a Survey Monkey.
Perfect.
We need to put it in the description and in the pin it to the live stream here in a little bit.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about it, and you guys got to fill that out. Guys, this is how the country knows where you're at. And I tell you, we're painting a very interesting picture from Twitter. So our audience is extremely wealthy and extremely educated. Those are two things we've learned from doing this survey just for the first 200 people that filled it out. So we definitely want you guys to represent and show that. So shout out to iTrust Capital. And don't forget, we got all of our cool hit merch. Are you wearing a hit merch today, Drew, or no?
No, not right now.
Who is wearing one today? Are you wearing Frank? No. Yeah, who's in here? Oh, Morel's gonna bring something in. Okay, so we'll do that here in a second. But guys, I want to talk about Twitter for a minute. TJ, I know TJ was. That's why I was thinking it was going to be around the board. I want to talk about this because, to be honest with you, I'm pissed today. I'm really pissed. Thank you for that, Crick Cats. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren. Well, if that was her real name, cool. Guys, I want to talk about something here because let's talk about who BitBoy Crypto is. It's Ben Armstrong. That's me, obviously. Okay, and you guys that watch this channel, you guys are awesome. We love you guys. But there are people on Twitter that are so unbelievably stupid. I don't know how they tie their shoes. I really don't. There's an echo chamber of people out there that just say stuff and they look so freaking dumb. It's unbelievable. But they continue to do it because there is this anti-BitBoy crypto crew that runs around on Twitter and they think they look cool and they think they're smart. But they are so unbelievably dumb that a lot of these people, now no offense if you did this, but they had to repeat kindergarten, first grade, second. They had to repeat every single grade. They're probably 25 in the 9th grade. That's probably where they're at. That's how stupid these people are. I want to talk about this video I did last night, okay? Here it is. Let's pull this up. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you like seeing me talk about stupid people because they're everywhere over there. Pepe coin has blown up the past week. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to buy Pepe and how you can capitalize on this insane price action. Okay, let's look at some of the idiotic comments, and then I'm going to talk about why they're idiotic and why the people on Twitter are so dumb. Okay, let's scroll down. Let's click the comments. Let's see here. See if we can find some. Top signal. Here it is. Top signal. Top signal. They love saying I'm a top signal. Okay, they love that. Say it ain't so, BitBoy. Okay, I like that guy. It's fine. How to buy a top and lose it all. We'd love to see how do you earn with trust. And this is why Sparks fly at events with hecklers versus BitBoy. Once again, Mona, you're an idiot. I saw you on the front row when I was there talking. I had one heckler ever, and now you want to make it sound like there's a bunch of hecklers. No, you are a failed news broadcaster, and you look like an idiot as well. I'm sorry that you're so bad at your job. Okay. Pepe is up 5x. Hey, I'll teach you how to buy Pepe. You guys are idiots. You are so stupid. I say that in the freaking video. All you do is you go to a thumbnail and you comment on it without watching what it says. Go watch that entire video. I talk about how it's a top signal. I talk about how not to buy it. That's all the video is. I had so many people in my comments asking, how do you buy this? And I thought to myself, you know what? I haven't done a video in a while. There's a tutorial on how to use Uniswap, how to use BitGet, how do you get these coins so people know. I gave the numbers that I'm looking for to buy when it dips. And you know what it did today? It started going back up today. And you know what my heart said? It said, man, you sold out. You sold at the top. You're going to miss out. It's going to go up tremendously. But you know what I did? I said, no. I've been in this game long enough. I'm smart enough to be patient and wait for it to come back down and buy it at the numbers that I want to buy it at. That's smart investing. That's not a top signal. And I'm so tired of people making comments like this. You look like an idiot, bro. Chops, you are an idiot. Metamona, I can't even say what I want to call you because people will say I'm a bad person. Trevor, you're an idiot. Who else? And this guy, 2 blockchains. And then this other guy, let's see, this other idiot that comes on here and says something stupid. You didn't watch the video. You know what we call it? We call that pumping. Because that's what Pomp did to me when he brought me on the show last year. Pomp put 3 thumbnails up and use them against me without watching 1 single second of the video. And by the way, this rant is sponsored by Steak.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you, Steak. We love you. I'm just so tired of this crap. And people need to be holding people accountable. You need to go on this Twitter thread and you need to say, watch the video. Watch the video, ignoramus. Watch the video, bird brain. Watch the video before you go say some stupid crap. It's so stupid. This is why I win. This is why I'm successful. Because the people that watch this channel, they go and they watch the video and they actually get the content and they take it in and they learn things. I tell people specifically, don't buy it right now. That's what I said. What the F is wrong with you guys? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Where's my blood pressure meter? Let's bring it up.
Yeah, we definitely need one.
Where's my...
There it is.
That's one for low IQ. That's one for Kenny. Another one for low IQ. And this for the XRP Army.
Ah, it broke.
There we go. Suck it, snitches. I'm still on top. I get so tired of these idiots that go on Twitter. There you go. Somebody put, this is the most fame these guys will ever have, is me yelling at them. But now I'm out of breath.
Things getting hot and heavy.
I might take my whole dang shirt off.
That's right.
I'm flexing a Gucci belt on the haters today. You know why I'm flexing? You know why I'm flexing it?
What's
Do you know
that?
what red and green are?
What's that?
Those are my Pepe colors, snitches.
Ooh.
Let's go. Okay, so all right, let's get back to the show. I can't seriously put a tucked in shirt. Oh yeah, y'all saw that sneak peek at that belly button?
Let's see.
No, y'all like that navel? Y'all like that navel? No, y'all like it? Okay, all right.
There it is.
Where's I need my water from Allison. We need to see Allison's hand.
Yes.
Can you go grab Allison Kelly Tiller to give me a?
Yes, and I'm gonna pin that survey in the chat for the actual stablecoin survey. So check it out. It's gonna be at the top of the chat.
Yeah. I'm just so sick of this stuff, guys. I really am. And I'm not standing for it anymore. When people say stupid stuff like this on Twitter, we're calling them out on the show. Because it has to stop at some point. At some point, people have to understand who I am and what I'm about and stop believing freaking memes. Do you know any of these memes are powerful that people just make crap up about me all the time? Like, literally everything they said in there is false. None of that is true what they said. I didn't say any of that stuff in the video, okay? But Pomp brought me onto his channel to debate me and didn't watch a second of any of those videos that he said. And he lied to you, just like the lawyer did in the courtroom the other day with me in the hearing. Pomp lied to you on his own show. Literally lied through his teeth. He didn't watch 1 second of those videos. Because if you watch the videos, everything he's saying sounded asinine. And he didn't. And there's too many people that are out there that are doing this. Do you guys want to know why? Do you guys want to know why I'm included on the FTX lawsuit? You want to know why? You know why? Because of memes. Because people took a clip of me talking positive about FTT on Thanksgiving of 2021 and said, he definitely was paid to promote this. Y'all are going to look so stupid by the time this is done. By the way, there's a strong chance by the end of this lawsuit, we end up a plaintiff. And then you all can freaking suck it. All of you can suck it. There's a strong chance we're becoming plaintiffs on this lawsuit, not defendants. Oh, 0% chance I'm not getting dismissed from this. 0%. 0%. So all of you that like to talk all this trash about me, that I just keep winning. Maybe at some point you want to get off the loser team and join the winner team, because that's the way to do it. All right, Market Watch, let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm pumped now.
Yeah, that's a good start.
What a show. What a show.
Start.
I knew I was going to rant. Allison.
Oh, let's check her out.
Let me see that hand, Allison. Where she's at. Look at that beautiful hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Right
there
in
she
there.
goes. There's Allison. How do you think I stay hydrated, guys? Propel with Liquid IVs included in them. If you haven't tried Liquid IV, try it today. Thank you to Liquid IV and Propel, sponsors of our show.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Hydration is not a gamble. However, if you, okay, I'm going to leave it alone. 23,776 cryptos, 619 exchanges, $1.174 trillion in market cap. It's up, actually. Volume, 36 billion. This volume is really low for the market cap to be where it is. Interesting. Bitcoin dominance, 46.8%. ETH, 19%. 49.5 Paraguays was doing an ETH transaction. So there you go. Have I tried picanha steak? I love picanha steak. It's good. I do like it. It's not my favorite. I like to have it at, like, Brazilian steakhouse, if I go to Chow, something like that. There's one in Orlando. I think it's called Texas de Brazil. Teja de Brazil.
Sounds delicious.
It's really good. Okay, Bitcoin coming at 28,678. Had a big dump this morning, but it's rebounded nicely.
Yeah.
Up 2% over the last 24 hours. 7 days, it's up 5%. We got Ethereum coming in 1864. Where's our timer?
Oh, let's run it.
Do you know how to do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Well, don't do it now. Let's just start it when Frank comes up.
Yep.
So Ethereum up 2.69%. BNB down 1.79%. XRP up 0.03%, about the same place it was yesterday. We have upgraded our urgency of XRP buys, by the way, because even dollar cost averaging into a lot of stuff, we gotta get back to the number we were at. Now, if we ever get our Celsius money back, if we have 1 million XRP, we have 1 million on Celsius, we double it, which would be really cool. Or we did. I don't know how much may we had there at the end, but we're trying to get those XRP buys up like considerably.
Yeah.
Over the next period of time. Cardano up a little bit. Basically, the market's kind of sitting still today if you really look at it. Biggest movers of the day, I mean, Kronos at 4.57%. That's formerly Crypto.com or CRO. It's still CRO, but now it's Kronos. Stacks 4.35%. Fracture, Conflux. We got some Conflux in one of our portfolios. Good job. Injective Protocol. This may be one we want to do a video on.
Yeah.
This one that Corner Office was really bullish on, and I think it was like one of his top coins of 2021. It didn't really have I think it was like Injective Protocol, Barn Bridge. I can't remember what the other three were, but this one is not. It didn't really do what people expected it to do, right? But now it's starting to move. So it's at number 70. Like, this might be one we want to add to our portfolio in the short term because it's up 12% for the week. But to me, Injective Protocol is starting to show a lot of the hallmarks of projects we've seen before that really, really start running, right? Like, it's like, what is that one doing in the top 100? Man, haven't heard of that one. I've heard of it, know what it is, but it wasn't really doing much. Now it's starting to slowly move up. It's having good weeks after good weeks. So that may be one we want to take a look at. Okay, so let's look at the top gainers of the week. Render Token, Casper, Injective. Still nothing much over 10% except for 4 things. So
Yeah.
We got Gensler in the chat. When am I getting back into Gensler? I don't know. I'm getting back. Enjoy your Donald Trump Jr. mention, which, by the way, that's going to be, they delayed it from last night to Thursday. So if you were tuning into his Rumble channel last night, they posted another video. I've been told Thursday is when this one's going to go out. So Thursday. No, guys, I'm sorry for your super chat, but we don't. I'll talk to the Gensler guy because I'm in the Gensler chat, and I bought that at some point. Guys, don't come in here showing your coins, please. Please don't. Okay.
It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So, okay, and I see you got your little people telling you to, blah 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 blah, whatever. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's bring Frank up. Bring Frank up to charts. And if you guys want to check out hitmerch.com, you guys too can look like Frankie. Look here. Where's the hoodie? There it is. Look at this. And look, it's the little things.
Dude,
look
the
at
white
this
one
orange
is
on
cool.
the inside. Watch this. Come on over here. Watch this. Okay, bend down.
This is going to get weird.
Look at this orange. Look how sexy he is. Frank is much sexier when you can't see his face. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like the Revenant.
Hello, everybody. I'm anonymous. What's going on, everybody? Hey, shout out to Kenny. I didn't even know his name was on that button. But I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now, obviously, like Ben said, not too much is happening right now. However, we do have some interesting things kind of popping up on the charts here. Now, if you guys saw my live stream last night, or if you saw me on this show yesterday, we were looking at some potentially very bearish signs on the chart, and those still are, shout out to Kenny. I don't think it's the same Kenny, but if it is, we love you, Kenny. But he says, fire white hoodie. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I'm going to try to keep this one. But you guys, obviously yesterday we were looking at Kenneth. We got Kenneth. Wow, Kenny, the Kennys are showing face today. Let's go. But we were looking at some of those bearish signs. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this because we looked at it yesterday. But, basically those bearish signs, one of the big ones was that blood diamond on the daily time frame, as you can see it in all of its glory right there. Now, we also do have it has disappeared. This is the Bitstamp chart. We did have a 2-day blood diamond printing here, and it is now disappeared as we did kind of get that big pump to the upside. Now, Obviously, these bearish signs, obviously the daily blood diamond is still there. And there are also some other things, such as the head and shoulders that I'm sure you've seen a lot of people talking about. Now, I put out a morning market update today, kind of warning people not to get fooled here, because although we do have this head and shoulders, let me see if I can, I'll just kind of roughly draw it out here. You have your left shoulder, your head. I'm a little too zoomed in for this. And then you have your right shoulder right here. Excuse my horrible drawing here on this lower time frame. But this is typically a pretty bearish sign. Let me actually see if I can get this on TradingView. Sometimes marks these out pretty nicely. Let's see, head and shoulders. Hopefully it finds that for us. There you go, right? So this is that head and shoulders with a technical target. TradingView saying about $23,000, which would make a lot of sense because it does line up perfectly with this point of control of one of these previous ranges that we were trading in back here in February. You guys see that? Thought I saw something in the monitor. But, this $23,000 level is a key level because it is the point of control of our, not only our more macro range here, but also some of these smaller ranges right here. So, not the reason I was saying don't get faked out here, guys, is because, and if you guys want more information kind of on those specific levels that we're looking at, you can go ahead and check that market update that I uploaded after this show. But, the reason I was saying don't get faked out here is because you can see that Bitcoin actually did wind up coming down and making a little bit of a higher low on this 786 Fibonacci retracement level, which obviously is a place where oftentimes Bitcoin likes to kind of come up, right? You'll make a low, you'll come up, you'll come back down, and then you'll make a higher low at these 786 levels very often. And a lot of the time, you will get a little bounce to the upside. So that is why I was saying, everyone, this head and shoulders is obviously here. It is definitely forming, especially with the daily blood diamond. It does, kind of add insult to injury there. But I do want to be very clear. I am not getting very bearish until we start to break really this golden pocket down here at about 26.5. I would call it 26.450. Once we start losing that level, that's where I would flip bearish. But the reason I was telling everybody to be careful was, number one, be careful of that local bounce, because we did reclaim that point of control and we did get that bounce on the 786. However, if we do wind up coming back down, I would caution people not to get tricked once again, because if we do come down here, this is where everybody is going to be calling for this head and shoulders to break down. And I'm not saying that it can't break down. However, basically, everyone's going to be getting very bearish at support, right? And basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be looking for longs down at this level. Even if we deviate out of this value area low at about 26,900, even if we deviate below this level a little bit, I will be looking for longs at this level if I can get bullish confirmations. However, if we do wind up breaking down below this level and bearishly retesting this golden pocket or this value area low, essentially, I'm going to draw this as a little bit more of a range, just so it's a little bit easier to digest here. Basically, if we start bearishly retesting this value area low or the bottom of this golden pocket, that is where I am expecting that head and shoulders to start breaking us down through the low volume gap that we have right here, bringing us down to that 25K level, or, first stop probably going to be about, between 25.5 and 25.3. We start losing those levels. 25K is kind of that last level of support that I will be looking at, where once we start breaking that 25K level, as you can see, it would not really be a great look, as we will be getting accepted back into this little range that we have back here. There we go. Let that respawn. I don't have it pulled completely perfect here. But if we start losing these highs at 25K, basically this blue box is the reason that is there, is because if we start losing this blue box, we will be getting underneath the more macro value area high. Let those levels spawn. And we could get accepted back into these lower ranges. I don't know why there's like 3 volume profiles there. But once we lose this blue box, that's kind of where I would expect this head and shoulders to play out in full, bringing us down to that 23K level. So $25,000 is really that key level of support where I kind of really flip bearish. Once we lose that white box at about 26.5, that's where I'm expecting the move down to 25K. That's kind of like, okay, we better bounce here. If we don't bounce at that 25K, then I am expecting a much bigger move down. Just don't be getting overly bearish at that level of support. If you come down to that value area low, that's typically where you want to be looking for longs. And it's not until the break and bearish retest of that level where I would expect the breakdown. So just remember that if we get, tomorrow's FOMC, if we start getting a move down, just be very, very careful. Everyone's going to be super bearish. And, you know, even if we start cracking the level, be careful, you know, look for those bullish confirmations.
Will we get super bearish if it comes in at 25 bips or 25 bips and 88% of people are expecting that?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Do you know I keep forgetting the name of that website where they basically put in the bet of
is it stake? I think it's stake. I think you guys, it's right above me. I'm just kidding. That's good. Sorry, FOMC meeting. I don't know if you guys know this, by the way. And along with my 7-year-old All Stars team, sponsored by Stake. Thank you.
That's right.
But yeah, I forget the name of the actual website. I wonder if you could bet on the FOMCs. You could bet on a lot of stuff.
You can. No, I don't know if you can do it on that site, but you can. But you guys can check it out and see if you can. I don't know.
Yeah, but usually they basically make these projections, and it's like for the past like year or so, or you know.
Oh my gosh, I had a great idea. Let's see if we can. Can somebody look that up? Let's see if we can. Let's do that, and let's. Well, I mean, we might have to have someone international actually take it. But we should see that, and then we should go all in. We should put like $100,000 on it, and then if it loses, we'll make all the money back long in Bitcoin.
Ooh,
that's hedging. That's real hedging right there, guys. That's how you do it.
I love it. But basically, guys, these projections are most of the time correct. So, you know, it's typically I don't trade on the FOMC meetings. I will be live streaming the FOMC meetings. So maybe we'll get into some trades live, you know, just for fun. But typically, I don't recommend trading on these days. It's super volatile. The volatility is very unpredictable. And if you are going to trade, as long as you're using risk management, you know, you should be fine. Just don't be gambling on a moonshot or an absolute dump. But really, that is going to be the key level because we have this head and shoulders forming almost perfectly. And then the bearish retest of these resistance levels would essentially be the bearish retest of the neckline of the head and shoulders, which would be your entry into a short if you were trading that pattern. So again, 26.5 is going to be the key level. If broken, I'm expecting 25K. If we break 25K, I'm expecting that move down to 23 to play that measured move of the head and shoulders out in full. So those are the key levels. If you want to kind of see a little bit more in depth, I take a little bit more time to explain all this stuff, the exact levels. And we also take a look at Pepe in that market update. So if you guys are interested in that after this show, go check it out. And with all that,
can we check out? Did you look at the Pepe chart?
Yeah, I could.
Oh, you haven't yet? Okay, because I really want to see it. Because like I'm really like I want to get back in so bad, but you know, it's one of these things where it's like, so I think there's a very important thing for people to pay attention to. I set my numbers on where I want it to go. And if it goes to those numbers, I'm definitely going back in. It's like 0.82 and 0.62 is what it is. Or, you know, 0.000062 and 82, whatever. But like this morning, I'm feeling FOMO because the price started going back up. I'm like, oh man, what if it starts running again? Don't do it. Even though you feel like that, don't do it. Okay. Now, here's what you can do. What you can do, you say, okay, well, you don't want to look back and say, well, I missed that one. I played that one move wrong. I should have stayed in. I got out and I took profits. It's never a bad idea to take profits. But like, I know somebody who told me that their rule is, which I can respect this rule, is like, once I get out, I'm never getting back in. Like, that's it. I'm out. I never look back with FOMO. But I don't think that's actually the best way to do it. The best way to do it is to, like, if you're in my spot, and let's say it does go back up, makes new all-time highs. All you got to do is wait for it to have a major crash. It will have a major crash at some point, and that's where you get back in. If that major crash is above where you bought in at, okay, well, you live and you learn. You took some profits, and then you put it back in after a major crash. You're probably going to get some upside, but you probably might have been better off holding it. But there's a great feeling taking profits at the top. I will tell you that. So don't go in at the top. Wait till it's a number. You never want to play the trading game based on how you're feeling in the moment. You always want to have a plan. So with that being said, let's check out the chart.
Yeah, absolutely. Always have a plan. That's like, honestly, like that is one of the most important things about trading, and probably one of the biggest things that gets messed up.
Don't listen to BitBoy. He's a top signal.
Oh, God. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who just reads the thumbnails. We had someone in my chat yesterday that just read the thumbnail. Pretty funny. It's hilarious. But hey,
if you make comments on a thumbnail, you're the biggest idiot on planet Earth. Yeah, just so you know. If you make comments on the contents of a video based on a thumbnail, you are the exact person that I would like to weed out of the world. It's you.
There you go. Yeah. Don't be a headline reader, guys. Do some actual research. Spend some time. But looking at the Pepe chart here, I do see, Ben, you said about 0.82 was the level you were looking at. We do have some nice structural support there. And, if we wind up breaking the range that we're kind of trading in right now, we do have a little bit of a...
What's that low right there? What's that low at? That one. Yeah.
This wick. That's where you're looking at.
About
same
spot.
0.82. You got that structural support right here.
And what chart is that?
This is the 1 hour.
Oh, so it went down there and I missed it.
Yeah, well, this was, when was this? This was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday.
It looked like did it double top there?
It did. Looks like a little bit of a double top right here.
So it may still be good.
Yeah, may come down now. One of the reasons I do think it may actually continue down here a little bit. Now, again, I have been stressing this. I've been looking at Pepe on my stream, and we looked at this yesterday. I do want to stress it, guys. A lot of times with these meme coins, like even just coins who don't have a lot of price history, they won't respect the TA as well as something with a higher market cap. So just understand that, especially with the meme coins. It's very community driven. These things can pump, and they could get a little pretty volatile. So just keep that in mind. However, you do have that structural support. And if you start losing the lows of this range, you do have a little gap in the volume right down to that level. And then that 0.82 level Ben was talking about basically is where that volume starts back up. So I would expect some kind of a reaction off that level for sure. Depending on, if some things start to look really bullish on the indicators, I may look to take, potentially pick up some Pepe myself, or maybe even take a long position. And real quick, the one thing that does make me think that we could come down, I mean, money flow on the 1 hour is starting to come out a bit here. And then the 45-minute also coming back out. But again, just keep in mind, meme coins aren't always respecting the TA. But, one thing I will point out is last night on my live stream, we were, I typically don't do this on the lives. I will do it once in a while, give a little bit of a kind of a freebie setup here. We were looking at this retest of the golden pocket with, some specific bearish confirmations saying, hey, might be time for a little bit of a cool off here on Pepe as we were coming up to the value area high at the time. Got those bearish confirmations. And then, I was telling everybody, do not take this trade. This is not financial advice, not a trade signal. Do your own research. And then it hit for 15%, hit our first take profit, which was the point of control of that range we were looking at. Never made it to the value area low. However, that's why you always want to have multiple take profits. Again, I go a little deeper into this in my market update. But yeah, shout out to anybody holding Pepe. Definitely, I would watch that 0.82, 0.83 level for that structural support if we lose that range that we're at right now. And with all that being said, guys, I will be going live at 5:45.
Hey, somebody did a super chat. Why don't you check out the H-bar chart real quick?
Okay.
It was my friend I yelled at yesterday.
For sure. Sure. Let's take a look at H-bar.
Kenny, what would you like? What chart would you like for us to look at, Kenny?
Wait, did you see there's a Kenny in here? There's a Kenneth also in here.
It's not the same Kenny.
It's not the same.
Kenny's dead. He literally died.
Yeah, we killed Kenny.
We
guys.
did kill Kenny. Yeah, we enjoyed it too. Thoroughly.
We need to make that a t-shirt. But let's see. Let's take a look at H-bar. What is this? Binance Tether US. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily. Let me go ahead and let me just turn off these automatic levels here real quick so it's not as messy. Oh, frozen. There we go. And boom. Okay. So, baby. All right. Well, I can tell you right now, holding on to pretty important support here, right? Because if you wind up losing these lows, you do specifically this 0.05, 569 level is going to be pretty important because you see we do have that big volume gap right underneath us. This would be another level that I would be watching. Let me go ahead and mark that out for you guys. Right about there at about 0.049 cents. Pretty big volume gap here. We are pushing into this level. Money flow is kind of coming back out there as well. But yeah, I would look to be holding this level at 0.0569 cents because if you decisively break this level, you're likely going to fall through that gap and come visit this value area low at 0.049 cents. So right off the bat, I would be very careful. You are at very important support. And then I'm going to go ahead and extend this volume profile and see if we can get any confluence with this level. Yeah, sitting right at your value area low. This is this is kind of the range of support I would be watching between about, right here. So if we lose this level decisively, guys, likely going to fall down to this level at 0.0492 cents. And yeah, I would be very careful. And that's on the daily, kind of zooming in a little bit here, coming to the lower time frames. Obviously, you got to be ready for that low time frame noise. Taking a look at the 4 hour, you do have your VWAP creeping up towards that zero line. Money flow kind of coming out, but it is generally coming to the upside if that becomes a little bit of a higher low there. So really all I'm going to say here is you want to hold that level of support. Other than that, you're probably going to get a quick fall through that low volume gap. So just be careful. But again, the lower time frames may look for a short-term bounce. So it's really all context, guys. This is something I struggle with on my channel constantly is, everybody, they want to know, is it going up or is it going down? And it's just simply not that easy of a question. Like, are you looking at the 15-minute chart? Are you looking at the weekly chart? Because I could be bearish on the 15-minute and bullish on the weekly at the exact same time. So that's why I always stress on these key levels. So again, if you lose that key level, probably going to get that drop down to about, 0.049 cents. And with all that being said, guys, don't forget our chart section is brought to you by BitGet. Definitely go check out BitGet. I'm sure the link is in the description down below, and I will be going live at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the BitSquad. That's all I got. Back to Ben. Go check out these hoodies, guys. I want to keep this one so bad. Hasta pasta.
Run away.
Wait a second. Frank can't just keep a hoodie around him? It's like at McDonald's when you work there and they charge you for a Big Mac. Like, come on, guys. If you work at McDonald's and they charge you for your Big Mac, you're at a low tier McDonald's, which is hard to get to. Okay. Hard to get to. Okay. I would like to say I'm really excited about something. We'll move on to the headlines here in a second, but I'm really excited about something I'm stoked about. But you know what? Let's do this on Crypto Twitter Minute.
Okay.
Let's do this on Crypto Twitter Minute.
Okay.
I'll come back to this. It's something really cool I want to talk about. Okay. All right. Overheated Bitcoin could correct to 24K according to on-chain analytics. I mean, guys, I don't see a problem with this. Here's what I would kind of like to see. I would like to kind of see a correction to like 24, and then I would like to see a nuke, a flash crash down to 20.3, clear the CME gap, and come back up. That's what I want to see. People who are over leveraged will get destroyed, but whatever. It is what it is. Don't do that. So
that was a pretty big CME gap at the 20,300 mark. That's a pretty big difference. And
yeah,
it looked like more often than not, the ones that are larger get filled. So,
well, the unfortunate thing was that was the filling of the 19,900 that caused that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, come on. Could you have timed it a little better,
Yeah.
please? Okay. All right. Overheated Bitcoin could correct 24K. Let's see what they're saying here. Bitcoin's already corrected 10% from its 2023 high of below 31K. Dropped further, price around 28,000. It is bouncing right now, as we see. The monthly net position change of young supply indicated that selling pressure had reached a stable rate of 250,000 Bitcoin per month. Young supply sponsored by Jamie Dimon and Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
What? Sorry.
do some digging, folks. Find
Do
out
some
for
digging.
yourself.
Do some digging. You'll find out why they call him Jamie the. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, they're. Guys, the banks are involved in bad stuff. That's what I'll tell you. Bad stuff. When they're money laundering, it's not just for drug dealers.
Well, and we have more
Human
going down.
traffickers.
We have what we have in the headlines, but Pac West is coming next. We don't have articles on it yet, but Pac West is another bank that looks like it's going down too.
Wow.
So it's getting ugly.
What's going on with Cross River? We talked about that?
No. Well,
Cross River is a new Coinbase bank, and they're having problems too.
We talked about it last week, but we probably should revisit it because things are looking a little shaky on the ground in the banking sector right now. So,
Paper Hands Moonboy says, I'm behind on the stream, but I'm glad Ben got a good rant in today. I did. It was fun. I like those rants. Those are fun. I know y'all love the rants. Crypto Stevo said, please show some love and condolences for Crypto Lifer. His father passed away unexpectedly yesterday. So definitely, you never know what's going to happen to life. My dad almost passed, he had cancer a couple of years ago. I guess so it's early last year. He came through. So hate it for him. And, sorry to your family, Lifer. So,
yes.
All right. Glassnode also analyzed the MVRV market value to realized value ratio, which measures market capitalization versus realized capitalization. In other words, the ratio between the spot price and the on-chain cost basis. There we go. Next immediate level is around 27.4. So there you go. So those are some numbers to be looking at. Democrats, Republicans, let crypto bring you together. Amen.
Yeah. I like this story a lot.
Let's do it. And this is something I've been saying forever, and yet they don't listen. But now they've turned it partisan, and we've got to turn it back. And it's up to the Democrats now. It's up to the Democrats. The Democrats, the liberals in this country, the ball is in your court now. The Republicans have claimed their stake.
Get it?
Claim their stake. They're positive on crypto. They're positive on innovation. Democrats, it's up to you. Your party is going to get left behind. If you're attacking digital assets with a Gen Z generation that is growing up only touching digital products, you're sunk going forward. In today's deeply polarized political environment, it's rare to find common ground between Democrats and Republicans on almost any issue. At first glance, crypto may not seem like an area of common interest for two parties, especially with a leading figure in the Democratic Party raising an anti-crypto army. Hey, pow wow chow, we got something for you, Liz. We're coming for Elizabeth Warren hard. You guys remember that phrase? Pow wow chow.
That's amazing.
It's a crime what she did. And you guys will find out what that means. There's stuff that Elizabeth Warren has done that none of you guys know about. And we're going to be exposing it. We can't wait. For Democrats, blockchain technology has the potential to empower labor unions and protect workers' rights. On the other side of the aisle, Republicans can appreciate blockchain technology for its inherent decentralization and trustless environment. Thoughts on Cosmos? I love Cosmos. There you go. There's the thoughts. It is imperative the legislation prioritizes each principle equally, preserving U.S. competitiveness, foster inclusivity. So this is a Republican talking point. This is a Democratic talking point. This is a Republican talking point. Preserve national security. By working together, Democrats and Republicans can craft balanced, effective crypto legislation that harnesses the transformative power of blockchain technology for the benefit of all Americans without sacrificing consumer protection. And I tell you what, I love how the SEC came out and said that crypto's racist. I love that. Why? Let me tell you a story about a family that was impacted by my channel, the Dents, okay? Two awesome people. They live here in the Atlanta area. They came up for to watch a show. They told me their story. We ended up doing a video with them, a black couple, and they are absolutely phenomenal. They bought a coin. They put $300 into a coin that I did believe it or not, a sponsored video for back in 2020. Okay. Sponsored video. Okay. She just needs some BBC.
That's a great news organization.
She might, maybe an LWC. Maybe we'll get Frank with Liz Warren.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is the Dents came up. They told us their story. They put $300 into a coin. There was a sponsored video that I did for an altcoin. They cursed me. They didn't like me at first because the price went down. Price went down. Do you know what that $300 turned into in the bull run?
What's that?
$10,000. Do you know what they did with $10,000? They invested it. They started their own business with it. And now that's $1 million plus business per month or per year.
Nice.
$1 million business per year from a $300 investment. A black family. Does that sound like inclusivity? Does that sound like crypto's racist to you guys?
Well, sounds pretty empowering to me.
Absolutely. What other place can somebody put such little amount of money in and turn it into something so great?
Right.
Outside of a casino where you're probably going to lose everything. You know, that's why we tell you, make sure you're only doing that recreationally. Okay. The fact is, crypto is for everyone. That's what makes it beautiful. There's nothing out there that's a better transfer of wealth, a redistribution of wealth to lower income people than crypto. Guys, I don't come from money. My family's okay. My family's gone through different phases. When I was a kid, a single mother that could barely survive. My dad having to work 80 hours a week just to cut it. Two separate families there as they were divorced. Okay. My stepdad makes some good money now. He's gone through times where he made good money owning a printing company. But I don't come from anybody. I don't come from anybody famous. I don't come from anybody that's got some kind of gigantic, $100 million organization. I don't know how my stepdad's print business now is he's about to retire is worth, several $1 million now that he built it when I was a kid. He was just a regular salary worker at a place when I lived there, when he lived with me. Right. So I don't come from anything. I don't have any special connections that got me where I was at. I went downstairs today or down to, you didn't do the timer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we have no idea how long to go down.
Oh.
I went down my driveway today. I've got a really steep driveway. I went down and I was I guess my kid, hopefully it was my kid. Hopefully it wasn't my wife. If it wasn't my wife, God bless you, honey, I love you. But the trash cans were turned around backwards on the curb. And I was like, why would y'all turn the trash cans backwards? Because now I got all these cardboard boxes I got to carry and put down there. And now they're going to be like, they want us to load these cardboard boxes and turn their trash cans around? I already know what they're thinking. And so I went down there. I was turning the trash cans around. There was a guy walking by. I don't know if he recognized me or not, but a lot of people in my neighborhood know who I am and don't talk to me. And I was like, I wonder what this guy thinks that BitBoy Crypto is down at the bottom of his driveway, just turning trash cans around on the curb out of nowhere, like in puddles, And I was like, you know what he's probably going to think? He's just a regular guy. I'm a regular guy. That's why people love me. That's because we're not pretentious. Because we get it. We know where you're at if you're living paycheck to paycheck or you're living on a $60,000 a year salary for two people. I know what that's like. I've done it. I'm a regular person. The Dents, they're regular people. Crypto allows you to change your life in a way that nothing else does. I know there's a guy that does these videos on pop stars and musicians, and basically almost every single person that hits it big in the music industry, not every single one. He claims it's every single one. I don't think that's true, though. He goes and he shows you the connections between them and who in their family has already made it somewhere else and how that is actually what helped them. You won't find anything like that with me. You won't find anything. You know what made me wealthy? Crypto.
Yep.
That's it. That's inclusivity. Okay. You don't need connections to make it in crypto. You just need to be smart. You have to make smart investments. You have to lose for a period of time, most likely, to learn the lessons that you need to learn. That's what makes crypto so great, right? Crypto's not fly by night. It took me 9 years to be a millionaire in crypto. Okay. This is not, you're going to come in and tomorrow you're rich. And that's what people think. And we try to tell people that's not true. And it doesn't matter because you got to go through it yourself to experience it. So that's why I'm so disappointed that this has become a partisan issue. Guys, I'm a Republican. I don't know if you guys can tell.
I'm shocked.
It's shocking, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've always been a Republican is what I am. I lean libertarian, but obviously you got to vote Republican or Democrat. Okay. It shouldn't be hard to figure that out. Okay. We have a lot of Democratic people that watch the show. And I appreciate that. I had a guy in California come up to me and say, "Oh, I'm a gay Hollywood liberal, and I love your show." And I was like, "That's what we want. We want inclusivity on this channel.
Yep.
I don't want you to feel like because we have different beliefs that you're excluded from what we're doing here, and we're going to talk down to you. And we're not going to do that. We respect whatever your opinions are. Okay." Thank you for the super chat there, Gensler. He says, thank you for supporting the movement, standing up those in power. We appreciate you amplifying our voice. We stand with you. I appreciate that. But the point is that I'm not going to isolate you and make you feel like an idiot. However, I am going to call your politicians dumb and call them idiots. Just like I criticized Donald Trump when he came out against Bitcoin. I criticized him heavily for that. One issue voter. That's what I am. The fact this has become a partisan issue, I feel like it's going to isolate Democrats on this channel, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Okay, guys, as a people, we have to take this freaking country back, and we have to stop letting them divide us. Hey, do you know what, Democrats? Do you know what would send a message to your people? Vote Republican.
Yeah.
Do it one time, just one time, one election. Get the orange man back. Whatever you want. One time, vote Republican. That will send the freaking message. They're running roughshod over you right now. And we have to harness the power and we have to pull it back. So there you go. There's my message. Nothing gets me fired up like talking about the politics of crypto. I had a great meeting yesterday with a guy from a large political organization in crypto. Really great meeting. Can't wait. We're going to be doing some more stuff on the state level pretty soon. So guys, get ready for that. We're going to be buckling up, getting back up into the politics here pretty soon. So, but don't let them divide us. Don't let them divide us. Don't let them. Guys, the president of the United States is not nearly as important as people think that it is.
Yeah.
Right? When Trump had all Republicans, he couldn't get anything done. When Democrats had all Democrats, they couldn't get anything done. Anything they told you they're going to get done. They're doing stuff in the back end that they want done. But guys, having a president of the opposite party, we've all survived it multiple times. It's not that big of a deal. Let's put crypto first. Let's put crypto first. It's the only way we can get out of the mess that we're in. All right, I'm going to run through these real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was another rant today, but that was a low passionate rant.
We got a twofer.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
Where's
right.
Taco? Let's get Taco in here. Number of stablecoins held on exchanges up to 2-year low. Let's go ahead. Did you find that link? Oh, you did? I pinned it. Did you put it in the description as well?
Yes.
Guys, YouTube show out. Go fill out that stablecoin survey. We got the link in the live chat. We got the link down below in the description. We need you to fill this out. We're probably at some point going to be doing a contest for all the people that fill this out. I think that's what we're talking about. Maybe giving some crypto away to one of the people that finished it. So it's very easy for us to do that. We just pull the email address from all the people that did it, and boom, we pick one and you win. We might pick 2 or 3. So I will promise you this, that if we do that giveaway, if you fill it out before we actually start it, if you complete the survey, you are entered. That's what I'll say. So there you go. Okay. Noah stablecoins held on a 2-year low. As of Monday, the balance, that's going directly to Congress, by the way. The balance was $21.06 billion, according to Glassnode data. Blockchain firm tracks exchanges for all these different coins. Tether, world's largest stablecoin by market value, is becoming more dominant amid the decline. Blah, 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 blah. $500 million loss in one sector will wipe out more regional banks, says Kevin O'Leary. A new interview on the Meet Kevin YouTube channel. It's funny, Meet Kevin actually reached out to me, and we've been talking a little bit. We're going to do some content together. Yeah, pretty cool. He's a nice guy. I like him a lot. He's the only one of those financial YouTubers I feel like is brave, and I like that about him.
Yeah.
He has a spine, and I appreciate that. And he told me, he's like, hey, are you in New York City? Like, Kevin O'Leary told me you talked to him. It's like, that's funny. That was random. I was just up there for a day or two or whatever. But here it is. The commercial real estate sector will likely put a lot of pressure on equity holders. And we will be doing a video with Kevin O'Leary soon. I have emailed his executive assistant. I have his phone number. I'm going to reach out to him today, probably. Majority of risk right now in the infrastructure of both regional and money center banks is commercial real estate. We have 11 sectors in the economy. The 11th, the newest, is real estate. According to O'Leary, the commercial real estate sector will likely trigger a period of weakness in the economy for the next year and a half. So Shark Tank star goes on to say that commercial real estate could eradicate hundreds of billions of dollars worth of investments. So there we go. So there's me, Kevin, and there is Kevin O'Leary.
Coming together.
Wow.
Is that pretty? That's a good take from O'Leary. That's what I've been talking about for a little bit of time. So.
Well, you know what they say? They say after you talk to BitBoy once, you get 10 times smarter.
That's all it takes.
That's what they say. So expecting great content from Kevin and Kevin.
Yep.
FDIC loses $13 billion on JP Morgan acquisition of First Republic. So JP Morgan has bought $173 billion of loans, $30 billion in securities, $92 billion in deposits, 84 offices in 8 states. Joseph Gunner, last time I voted for Biden because he ran immigration reform. Wish we get that sorted out. Maybe harness tax dollars off of these folks. How's that immigration reform going under Biden? How's that going?
It's not so hot.
Guys, it's a lot of this. None of what's reality is what they say and do. Around their next election or next election cycle, they will try to do a couple of things to bait you into voting for them again. That's it.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I know immigration is a very important topic to a lot of people who, have family members or loved ones or whatever the case may be that are coming from other countries. But immigration is a big topic. Abortion is a big topic.
Mm-hmm.
Gay marriage, not to the extent it used to be, big topic. Transgender stuff, big topic. Wokeness, big topic, right? Jail reform, prison reform, big topics. Get it. None of that stuff matters if we lose the financial system and we're all enslaved. Which is, if we get Great Reset, none of that stuff matters. That's what I'm trying. That's the message I'm trying to pump to people, is that if you care about anything, we have to make sure we're going to maintain our freedom first, or none of that matters. And our freedom is going down the tubes, if you can't tell. Western civilization and Western culture is trying to be killed. People like Joe Biden and the people behind him, they're the ones that are trying to kill it. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you can tell. Straight up, real communists. Guys, we tried communism several times. It doesn't work. Okay? We got to repeat this every 100 years, when all the people from the last generation are dead now. We got to repeat the same thing over and over and over again until we say, oh yeah, that's right. Mankind is evil and has a dark heart, and they're always going to choose greed and selfishness. That's why communism doesn't work.
Yeah.
Period. That's it. Period. That's the way we're created as humans. So, all right. JP Morgan to pay $10.6 billion. Consequences of these losses for investors are yet to be unknown. Recent report says the cost of the huge 2008 bailout of big banks ended up being $31 billion. Let's see. Charles Hoskin celebrates fall of 5 major banks. There's Charles. Charles, actually like 6 or 7 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. You can tell he doesn't have gray hair. What a stud. What a stud. I love Charles Hoskins. I wouldn't kiss him in the mouth, but I'd give him a little peck on the forehead.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
That might go viral.
Maybe. I mean, if that little comb over part isn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to kiss the hair. Sorry. I love Charles. Charles is great. Charles is one of my favorite people in crypto, period. Just so you guys know. I may poke a little fun here and there, but I absolutely, I would say adore him, but that would really sound like I want to kiss him on the mouth. I really like him.
Yeah.
Cardano creator Charles Hoskin recently took to Twitter to celebrate the fall of 5 major banks, implying that the traditional banking system could be replaced by decentralized finance and digital assets. In his tweet, Hoskin said, if we only had a different way to run a banking system, if we only had a different kind of money, if only we had a different kind of money, who would have thought? Right. Unbelievable. It's happening. And there's Ron Paul. Love that. Follow these banks serves a reminder of the shortcomings of traditional banking systems, which are often criticized for their inefficiency, centralized control, and lack of transparency. Get rid of the banks, guys. Get rid of the banks. Use DeFi. Tis what it tis.
Yep.
Okay. Case for Bitcoin grow. Joe's regulators effectively nationalized the banking system. We talked about this a good bit yesterday. I'm not going to come over this again, but remember what I told you guys? They're trying to make it 4 banks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Citibank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and JP Morgan. What is it? Wasn't there another one?
Well, BNY Mellon is.
Oh, I said Chase instead of JP Morgan. I don't know. Which is the. What 4 did we say yesterday? I can't remember.
Citibank.
I guess it was Citibank was the one we were missing, I think.
Yeah.
Big banks like JP Morgan pretend they saved the day. We all know what's going on here. They're trying to consolidate all the power into a little bitty space. So that way they don't have to give any customer service and you have no choice. Remember what I told earlier? They're trying to take away our freedoms. And they're trying to do it in a sneaky way where you don't even know what they're doing. So there you go. Coinbase launches international exchange with Bitcoin, Ethereum, perpetual futures. Largest crypto exchange in the U.S. announced the launch of Coinbase International Exchange. You guys won't be able to use this, won't be able to use this in the United States. It says it's committed to the U.S., but they want to move forward with responsible crypto forward regulatory frameworks. What? Isn't it crazy? Why is it that everybody else can use derivatives, but we can't? Unless you're accredited investors. It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It really does.
It almost gives credence to the fact that they're trying to keep the elites and not let guys, they're trying to kill the American dream.
Yeah.
But as long as there's one person out there who's lived the American dream, like me, and am able to tell you and put forth evidence that it still exists, the dream will continue. The American dream is hopium at its very finest hopium. So there you go. And of course, we got Kraken staying ground versus IRS. Does that have a case? Let's see what's going on here. This sounds interesting. So IRS is looking to get intel on certain Kraken users, part of a tax investigation. Crypto Exchange is standing its ground on the scope of its request, which is really interesting because Jesse Powell, of course, said famously that if the government comes and asks for stuff, they'll give it to him. You know?
Yeah. It's God.
But you know what he's doing? And this is why I've really turned on Jesse Powell. I really like Jesse Powell a lot. I think at first I didn't like some of the stuff he said about leverage trading and people that lost money. But overall, I've been watching his moves. And he's not technically the CEO anymore, but I think he really cares. I really do. I think he's not the best with his words. He's a little brash sometimes. God forbid. That's why I'm so sensitive with everything I say.
It's so true.
I never want to be a Jesse Powell with long hair.
Yeah.
Never want to be a long haired hippie. He got his hair actually, I believe. But the fact is that this is the way we should always do it. Eric Voorhees did it this way, and Jesse Powell is doing it this way. At the end of the day, we will comply. At the end of the day, unless it is absolute tyranny, we will comply. But let's fight every way, every single step along the journey. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's not give them what they want just because they asked for it. That's what he's doing. So pretty good stuff. California Federal Court authorized IRS to serve Kraken a John Doe summons in May 2021, looking for information on taxpayers who conducted $20,000 worth of crypto transactions between 2016 and 2020. Kraken said it was opposing IRS requests. So, okay, well, there you go. IRS has no inherent authority to pry unfettered into the affairs of U.S. taxpayers. Boom. That's exactly right. So, all right, let's move on to the CT Minute here. The CT Minute, obviously, sponsored by our friends at Stake. You never know what you're going to get in a hand or a slot machine roll.
Let's roll that.
That's right. But you always know what you're going to get with BitBoy Crypto. A lot of chaos. I was talking into the mid-roll. I was talking out of the mid-roll. Guys, I talk every moment I'm not on screen. Drew, got Grant Gustafson with a question here. How does the bank issue affect credit unions? Can we do a video on that?
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure, and I get that question a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike McCarthy says, they taken our jobs. Well, you know what, Mike? Have better time management at the end of your playoff games. Oh, that was a Dallas Cowboys joke, guys. I don't know if y'all got that. It was good, though. It was really good. It was good. Did you get it, Tim? Tim got it. Tim, you come up here, Tim.
Let's see him.
Tim is our new brand manager. You guys may recognize Tim. You know what? Let's introduce Tim. Tim, come talk to his head sideways. Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Tim. That's about myself. No, I just started here yesterday. Super excited to work with the BitBoy brand, and the channel's gonna get bigger and better than ever. And the two of us, we're gonna be soon. I'm gonna be sitting in that seat over there. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Now, where do they recognize you from?
Everywhere. No, I used to be with Crypto Jeb, and then I have my own channel, Investing Bros. Go check it out.
Bros with a Z.
Bros with a Z. You guys all see
because y'all might go to sleep while you're watching it. I'm just kidding. Go check it out.
God. Sure, that was rude, but I'm anticipating that. That's going to be a normal thing, I think. So bullying, that's part of the plan.
It's right up there.
Yep.
Tim's a bully, and I bully bullies. That's what we know. No, we love Tim. Investing Bros. You can check it out. Tim and T Shroom. Bros with a Z. See, that was my way of making sure y'all got the right channel. So we freaking love Tim. Tim's awesome. So we're so glad he came to us. You know, when we were looking for our brand manager, we put out, you know, a request for resumes. And, you know, since we know Tim pretty well, when he put his in, you know, a lot of you guys were probably behind the 8 ball there because we knew that Tim was great. But we are still looking for more employees. You guys want to send in resumes, you can always do it at jobs@bitcoincrypto.com. I think we're looking for a new vlogger, by the way. So if you're a vlogger, you have camera experience, behind the camera, following somebody around, certainly put in a resume. And, you know, you might be able to get to follow me around and see all the fun stuff I get to do. Like make fun of Tim. Just kidding. I'm not making fun of Tim. Tim's great. Okay. All right. Crypto Twitter minute. Tell us, Sander, that we're going to get delayed like 5 minutes. So,
yeah.
Okay. This is, I want to read this for a minute because this is my big thing right now. I freaking love these Taproot wizards. Now, what are these? These are ordinals. Now, what is an ordinal? An ordinal is the equivalent of an NFT on the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay. Now, with your Ethereum NFTs, let's talk about those. We'll talk about Ethereum NFTs, ICP NFTs, and ordinals. Okay. With Ethereum NFTs or Solana or whatever the case may be, the NFTs, the images themselves, they are stored, okay, on Amazon Web Services, most likely, or the equivalent, the Google equivalent. Okay. What does that mean? If Amazon were to go down for an extended period of time, which does happen from time to time, your images are gone. You just have code. There's no image. Okay. Now let's talk about ICP. ICP, they actually have their photos for their NFTs and audio, video as well, literally stored on the blockchain. They can do it like 1,000,000 times cheaper than Ethereum can. It's unreal when you look at the numbers, but they're literally stored on the blockchain. So that's one advantage that ICP's got over other things. Bitcoin is similar to ICP here, okay? The way that these ordinals, these Bitcoin NFTs are stored is they take one Satoshi that you own and they literally inscribe the image onto the Satoshi. Now, a Satoshi, of course, there's an error in my book, by the way. We were getting it reprinted, but it says 1,000,000 Satoshis. That was a mistake by the editors. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. And it's in a standalone box, so I cringe every time I see it. When I was reading the audiobook and I found it, I was like, oh my God. Which I just realized I'm recording the bonus chapter for the audiobook in 2 weeks. And then the audiobook will be out probably shortly thereafter. So by the middle of June, the audiobook will be out for you guys. I read the whole thing. Found it was a great way to edit is to read your own writing.
That's right.
So the point is that they inscribe one of these images, which if you know famously on the first ever Bitcoin that was mined, there was an inscription that said like something like Chancellor bailout banks. We'll do it again. I can't remember exactly the phrase. So a lot of you guys probably know it by heart from Satoshi. But it was something about banks failures and the Chancellor and blah, 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 blah. So the ordinals have just taken this idea further and they've created images on top of Bitcoin. The Bitcoin maximalists hate it. They can't stand it. They say it's going to mess up the network. It's going to make it slower, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? But it's fun. It's fun, right? So Eric Wall and Udi, I can't remember Udi's last name, but they're the two guys that are behind this. And I love these guys. I love what they're doing so much. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing at Bitcoin Miami that's going to be cool that you can actually take part in if you're going to Bitcoin Miami. And I'm going to read this whole thing. It's going to be long, but I want you guys to really understand this because this really tells you, thank you, Texas Sweet Tea. Well, that's so sweet for you to show some love.
Yep.
That's my hand emoji. Because what Eric says. Eric, regardless if people like it or not, the matter of the fact is that Taproot did make it just easy enough to productize the blob space in Bitcoin with a single input, such that people are going to start doing it to a material extent. The 1sat/VB reign is over. Fun is coming back to Bitcoin. That's why I don't like talking about Bitcoin. The maxis have taken all the fun away. We're going to make Bitcoin fun again. And I'm going to help with this. The historically low demand for Bitcoin block space as a result of BTC no longer being the primary way to transfer value between exchanges, which is now stable coins, will prove to be a historical anomaly as we see its demand replaced by people building meta protocols on top. Ordinals and inscriptions is one such use case. Sovereign rollups is another, but the buck doesn't stop there. There's an entire EVM or ethereal virtual machine and ZK or zero knowledge landscape that would be more than happy to act as a buyer of last resort on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's blob space is both one, now that's block space, he's calling it as a mean blob space, more reliable and cheaper than Ethereum's. The market for both these block spaces will harmonize. This also means the MEV, which is what does MEV stand for? Mining
exact.
I know
words
there's
behind it.
arbitrage on it with the fees as a way some people make money. Like you're basically able to arbitrage the front end of the price. Can you look that up so we can?
Yeah.
I forgot what it stands for. It's coming to Bitcoin in a serious way. Maybe this F's up the chain. Maybe it doesn't. It's not any particular person's fault. On the negative side, it means that the Bitcoin ecosystem may have to adopt MEV migration strategies, or excuse me, mitigation strategies. Mining pools in particular, hash rate quickly centralizes around the MEV savvy pool if nothing is done. Since they offer
Dun, dun.
really, Ben, you're going to call out the haters on the show. Your whole show is now going to be you calling out the haters. You're just provoking more haters. That's YOU''RE, sir.
And MEV is maximal extractable value.
Maximum extractable value. It has
Yeah.
to do with mining, I believe. There it is. Thank you, Chemistry Bro, as well. Brandon, is this your first day watching the show? Is this your first day watching? We haven't spent the whole show doing it. We spent about 10 minutes, which is like 1/10 of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On a positive note, it may we put Bitcoin is going to require inflation to survive after the block subsidies are gone. Also, maybe blah 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 blah. Faster you realize this and adapt to new reality, guys. I'm just going to summarize this by saying that we're bringing there's new functionality coming to the Bitcoin chain,
Yeah.
and the people that figured this out are geniuses. It was a workaround. Okay, they're bringing back fun to Bitcoin. That's what this wizard thing is all about. They want you to dress up like a wizard, show up to Bitcoin Miami. I don't know the day that Udi and Eric are going to speak, but Bitcoin Magazine, who also recently is being heavily criticized for getting into ordinals and trying their own ordinals, they are now. Welcome to the club, Bitcoin Magazine. Welcome. You've now been kicked out of the Maximalist Club. That's right. The Bitcoin Maximalist Magazine, who puts on the Bitcoin Maximalist Conference, has now been kicked out of the Bitcoin Maximalism Club because they are doing ordinals, which are images on Bitcoin. You can't make this stuff up. You know what, Bitcoin Magazine? I fully expect a speaking slot next year. Next year. Let's open up and let's be inclusive to all, to everyone that loves Bitcoin. Because there's a lot of people out there like me that absolutely love freaking Bitcoin. But we don't like to talk about it because of organizations like yours was.
Mhm.
But now that you're on the other side of it, how does it feel? The problem with the maxis is they create so many rules. They're just like the woke people. They create so many rules that they themselves cannot possibly follow their rules. So when Eric and Udi are getting stage time on Bitcoin in Bitcoin Miami, we're going to go down there and I'm going to hand out, we just bought on Amazon 100 wizard hats. And on the days leading up to them speaking, we're going to be handing out 100 wizard hats. And I am going to dress up in full wizard garb. I'm going to be unrecognizable. And the first person that comes up and recognizes it's me, I'm going to give you $500 in Bitcoin.
Whoa.
How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, where's BitBoy?
We're going to do like, I don't know. People are going to walk out of me and they're like, this can't be him. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want full. Who is full special effects makeup? Nick's wife? Does she
No,
do
it's my
special effects
wife.
makeup?
Yep, my wife. She does that.
And your wife.
Well, yeah, I think they
Let's
both
do
yeah.
this. Let's do this. I want full special effects makeup. That's what I want.
Mm.
I'm going to go further out. You're going to think I'm Gandalf. I might need some platform shoes. Now, I am taller than the average American male, but I need to be taller than the average male wizard.
You need to make sure you're not on time because Gandalf was never on time.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about on that. I'll come in strolling halfway.
All
I'm going to come in halfway through, and I'm going to walk to the very front and just walk down because then you'll know it's me. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. That was your CT minute.
Yeah.
It's sponsored by Steak. Let's bring on Sander, and then we'll get back to the other.
We got him in the wing chairs.
Who's back there? Anybody?
What's that?
Can you go clip this on me?
Little clipperoonie.
Yeah, you have to learn how to do the clip. Where is it? Oh, it's here.
Clip. The hidden clip.
Why is the clip not? You don't need it. Just find a place to clip me. I'll put it on here and I'll start talking. Okay. All right. Let me pull him up. Ooh, I almost bucked it out. Yeah, just clip it on the back of my shirt and make sure you give me plenty of slack. All right, Sander, what's up, bud?
Hey, good. How's it going?
Oh, it's going fantastic. Now, you are actually an NFT holder. You have a Bored Ape, right?
Yep, I'm a accidental bored ape from the beginning.
Oh man, look at that original board ape. This is my guy Sander. Now, Sander, you're from Estonia, and I'm going to Estonia next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing some cool stuff with the government, cool stuff at the conference. I've got John Vibes, my writer, who helped me with my book as well. He's going to be coming with me. So if you guys know John, you can come check him out there. But Sander, let's talk about what is the conference? What is NFT Talent?
Yeah. So NFT Tallinn is the biggest Web3 event happening in the Nordics and Baltics. And last year, after COVID ended, we figured that the whole Web3 industry actually should meet up and have a party, but then we ended up having too many people show up, so we made it into a conference. And this year, we decided to do it again with the purpose of teaching the Web2 people of what can they actually do with the blockchain and NFT and DeFi technologies, as well as bringing all the real builders from the Web3 industry together and giving them a stage and kind of get to meet each other, talk about policy, talk about next things that are being built, and also drink NFT beer.
Oh, wow. Is that beer that goes down in value?
No, it only goes up because it's the real utility NFT where you own an NFT and you get free beer for life.
Up only. Daniel Nason says you're the shortest person. That's not true. I'm not the shortest person. We do have a lot of tall people here, though. We do have a lot of tall people that work here. I'm not the shortest, though. Who is the shortest person that works here? Drew.
Ooh.
Like female. Right.
Jen?
Jen's probably 5 feet.
Maybe Cassie?
Yeah.
No, Cassie's actually pretty tall, I think. I think Cassie's like 5'6", I think.
Yeah.
Not taller than me, though. Now, speaking of Cassie, by the way, you guys can you pull up my screen real quick?
Yeah.
We are giving away 2 tickets and airfare and a hotel to NFT Talent in Estonia. But you got to get on it ASAP, guys. This is on Cassie Wolf's page. That's where this got posted. And there's a link here for you guys to join. Don't join this unless you actually can go next week. I think you got to leave this week. You got to leave like Thursday. So you got to leave quick, okay? But you got tickets to Estonia. You got free airfare. You got free hotel. We are going to be handing out 2 free tickets. You're going to go next week. I'm going to be there. Wendy's going to be there. A lot of cool people. Of course, Wendy, my friend of me, she was saying that her picture on the media sheet was bigger than mine. It's not true. My head is bigger than hers, but my image is just the same. Okay, Wendy, for my forever friend of me, you guys check out Forever Friend of Me's a podcast. But let's go. Can you go grab this link and pin this in the Twitter or in the live chat and put it in the description, Drew?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So all you guys gotta do is go do that, and somebody's gonna be coming to see me next week. All right. So Sander, let's get a little bit more into this. So it started out like you think about a party. You did the conference last year, right? It blew up, did really well. This year you're doing it's the biggest one in the Baltic region. Talk a little bit about what crypto looks like in Estonia.
Yeah, when it comes to Estonia, then I think not many of you know, but we have been running our healthcare data on blockchain before Bitcoin. And for many, it would be like, how come? Because Bitcoin was the first blockchain, wasn't it? But there have been others, mostly private blockchains. So that's how it really got started. And Estonia is very forward-thinking about technology in general. I think we still have the biggest amount of tech unicorns per capita. And now when it comes to blockchain and crypto, at some point, I think it was like in 2019, we had like 2,000 or 3,000 different crypto companies registered in Estonia because we were one of the first ones to put in place regulations as well as, let's say, very good tax systems for companies in general. So I really suggest people in Web3 to look at Estonia as a great way how to get their operations going in Estonia or in Europe and through Estonia. In fact, funny thing is that I know that our all favorite application, which I now forgot, Coinbase, they are using one of the Estonian banks as their banking providers as well, because we just love crypto.
Wow, that's awesome. Andrew, can you grab that link and put it in the chat?
Yeah, I did. And pinned it. Well,
no, it says Survey Monkey.
Yep, let's do it again.
Yeah, make sure you pin it.
Yep.
All right, if you pin it, people won't see it. Well, that's awesome. Well, you guys have like something I'm interested in is America is becoming more and more I've already said if Joe Biden wins again, I'm out of the country. I don't want to leave. I love this country. Might phase it where I go first, and then my family stays for a little bit, and then comes. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm telling you, I'm not being a martyr for. I mean, unless it happens before then, I'm not being a martyr for crypto under an oppressive regime, if you will, that is coming after all of us individuals that are associated with crypto. I won't do that. I mean, I will if I have to, I guess. But, I think that I'm very interested in maybe moving to Estonia. Maybe that could be a place that I could move to. But you guys have a really cool, like, kind of dual citizenship program or e-residency. Can you talk about that a little bit? That might be why you guys are able to get so many businesses over there.
Yeah, when it comes to running a business in Estonia, you don't have to be an Estonian, and you don't even have to live in Estonia. But instead, you can get something called e-residency, which basically gives you all the same tools that the residents have in order to open a company, to open a bank account, to run your company, do taxes, everything else. And you don't necessarily have to have a man on the ground. You can just run everything virtually. Without necessarily ever coming on the ground. But of course, we always welcome you because other than having the most amount of tech unicorns per capita, we also have the most amount of models per capita.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, let's see, Dibsy says before leaving the country, I will walk through Arlington Cemetery first. First of all, I've already done that. Second of all, if I move, it's not permanent. If I move, it's to continue to fight from a better position. It's called high ground, guys. I don't know. You guys know when they're fighting, oh, you've got the high ground. Yeah, that's a good way to fight, guys. Okay, that's not the end of the battle. Okay, it's just another phase. Now, you actually told me that it's very interesting that the way that NFT Talent came to be is that it had something to do with our channel. So, do you want to tell that story to our audience here?
Yeah, so we actually started everything that we're doing in Web3 through building a supply chain protocol. And in order to get this going, we came on the show. I think it was like 1.5 years ago when DZ was hosting something about NFTs. And so we shared what we were doing. And as a result, we got our community going, which then initiated NFT Talent. So we are considering Ben as one of our founding fathers.
Oh, how about that? Now, notice, guys, he said founding father. He didn't say grandfather. Remember that. That's very pivotal.
This time.
He did not say it. Okay. Thanks, Sandra. Okay. Look, I appreciate you coming on. I think you guys make sure to go join the giveaway. Is it still not pinned?
It is. That's the right link. Yep. It'll take you to the giveaway.
Oh, it's a Survey Monkey link?
Yeah.
Is it a giveaway?
Yep.
Oh, I see. So
they're both Survey Monkeys.
It's a Survey Monkey. You guys make sure to go to the description, hit that. Wait, but did you give the pin? No, we want the one for the tweet. Because you have to like and retweet to also join.
Yep,
it's not just that link.
Yep, I'll get that.
So put it to the tweet. So there we go, guys. We'll get that fixed. So you guys make sure to go hang out. Me and Sandra will be there next week. We're super excited about it. I think, I was trying to get there really super early, by the way, Sandra. We'll see what happens. My daughter won her tennis playoffs, and she's in the championship this weekend. So might get delayed a day or two. So, but I can't miss my daughter's championship. So this is her, 7th season in tennis. She's been to the championship with her team a couple times. We think this time they're going to win, so we're really excited about it. Do they play tennis in Estonia?
Very much. I actually played it for a long period as well.
Look at this. Wow. They should call you tenniser. Have you ever sanded anything?
Yes.
Wow.
A lot.
Okay. A lot. As the name says. Well, Sandra, things are good. Now let's give let's show everybody where they can find you. What is your Twitter profile name again?
Sander the Ape. You can follow me this way. Follow the event NFT Talent, and I'm looking forward to hosting you, Ben. Especially looking forward to seeing you meet with the Ministry of Finance of Estonia.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's Thursday, I believe.
Yep.
Super excited about that.
We're going to do a
favorite thing.
It's going to be a great policymakers meetup. So if anyone from the States wants to come over for that, join Ben and I.
Yeah, we actually talk about crypto regulation with countries, guys. That's what we do. That's what the BitSquad does, okay? I got his, you want to pull up his Twitter real quick? Here's his Twitter. You guys can go follow him, Sander the Ape. You guys can see I followed him. I followed him for a really long time, like right when I pulled this up a minute ago. But Sander the Ape, NFT Talent, NFT Talent, Sander, thanks for coming. Can't wait to see you. I'm going to see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, bye, guys. Or bye to Sander, because the show still goes on.
He's a good guy.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I love Sander. He's a great guy, man. We talked to him a couple weeks ago. It was phenomenal. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's go to guess that. Oh, so this is a new segment.
This
Guess that
is.
chart.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna go over a little bit today, guys, probably, but
Yeah.
let's do it. Guess that chart. So you're gonna show me a chart, and I got to guess what it is.
Yep. And it's a
Golly.
mystery one. It's
You guys
right
are gonna
after
dox me as
headlines.
Not a smart
It's
person.
right after headlines. You got to look at the chart. It's not labeled. There's a chart on your computer.
I know what it is already.
You do?
Let's see it.
Well, no, it's on your computer.
Oh, it's on my
You pull it
computer.
up. Yeah. It's at the end of the headlines. It's on a Trello card, but it's just.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's check this out.
Oh, wow.
What is
I
this?
was gonna say First Republic Bank, but that's definitely not First Republic Bank. This is a crypto project.
Yes. And you know this.
Okay,
project.
so in early 2022, it went all the way up to $2.50 and back down. That's not Cardano. Ladies and gentlemen, that is XRP.
Nope.
No, it's not. No, I could, well, you know what? It's pretty, like, it looks very similar. If you look over here,
Yeah.
like, look, $3.20 in 2019. Now, that would have been the beginning of 2019 or 2018. Excuse me, that would have been 2018. So that's why I was off. But it came down, had a couple little pumps, started going up in 2021, and then it got, this is right where it would have got the SEC lawsuit. I didn't think it got to 250. Right, I guess it was around 50 cents when I got the lawsuit. If this was moved over a year, I think. No, it was in 2020. That would have been correct. So in 2020, it would have pumped. That would have been right there. Okay. So the numbers were close. The numbers almost made sense.
Some people in the chat have guessed it, but I'm not going to say which ones. And we know this. You want a hint?
A lot of people are saying algo. Is it algo?
It is.
Okay,
It is
algo.
Algorand. I was going to say.
God. I thought it was XRP. You see why I thought that, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Algo. Wow. Well, you know what? I need to brush up on? Hey, you know what we should do? We should do like a quiz show.
Yeah.
Where people come on and they give the coin, and I have to guess like what the price is of the coin. I need to brush up on what the price. Like I know where the price of Cardano is, know where the price of XRP is about, know where the price of Bitcoin is, know where the price of Ethereum is. That's about. I know where the price of Pepe is. Those are about the only coins I actually know the price of. I know ICP. I know where ICP is around $5.50, $6, somewhere around there. I don't know what the price of it. I don't know. Polygon, is it $1 maybe? I don't know.
It's turning into a stable coin.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one thing I'm really bad at, because people come on, they'll show their portfolio, like, how much do you think, $10,000 or this many Matic can go up to? I'm like, I don't know how much Matic costs right now. Like, I don't pay it. I can't know every single value of every single coin. So I know more probably where their market caps are in rank wise than I do what the actual dollars are. So there you go. Okay. I thought it was XRP. I did think it was XRP. I mean, I looked over here, I saw, a long time ago, it was above $3.20, and then it dumped, and then it got up barely over $2, and then dumped again. Like, you got to see that. It's pretty. If we overlaid the XRP chart, I bet it wouldn't look too much different than that.
And it's in the ISO rumor mill category as well. So
yeah, absolutely. Yep. Well, cool. All right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was good. I like that. That's good. I'm gonna have to brush up. See, I got to study now. I got to study. Okay, let's go to AI.
Yeah.
AI here. Godfather of AI resigns from Google, warns the dangers of AI. Dr. Jeffrey Hinton is understood to have worked on AI his whole life and is now warning how dangerous technology would be. Now, if this guy was working on AI when he was born, doesn't that seem to indicate he himself is AI?
Absolutely. That'd be a
Just saying.
sentient being right there.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're really trying to, drop too many hints on this, I guess. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Okay. Before resigning, Dr. Jeffrey Hinton worked at Google on machine learning. Here he is. Okay. Kind of looks like an ostrich. Cool. Actually, I left so I can talk about the dangers of AI. A group of 12 European lawmakers signed a similar letter in April. Ben Goertzel said he refused to sign the letter. He says that there's no reason for us not to see where this technology goes. We just need to harness it the best way.
Yeah.
So I don't know. On May 1st, ByteDance claimed it was the victim of a ChatGPT organized smear campaign. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Did you know about that?
No, I did not. When we read it this morning, that was completely new news to me. But
we should do a video on this.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Let's do it.
All right. IBM CEO plans to replace 7,800 jobs with AI. Experts argue AI has capabilities, to replace mundane tasks such as data entry and customer service with automation. Krishna says, I can see 30% of that getting replaced by AI. I mean, guys, almost everybody's job's getting replaced, period. Except for mine. We're good here at BitBoy Crypto. And I think you might see, some of you might see is people fighting against advancement. And like, I told this story and people from Canada said this is not true, okay? But when I was in Hamilton, Canada, a couple years ago, for football memorabilia stuff I was doing, I went up there and I was at the Walmart. Nobody was at the self-checkout. Everybody was in line at the registers. And it was like, the lines were like 15 or 20 minutes long. They were really long and nobody was over there. And I was like, they must not be working. I walked over there and sure enough, they worked. The people who I talked to that I was staying at their house or I was doing a show at their house for this football thing I was doing, they said, well, that's because we support employees. We don't want self-checkouts taking people's jobs. Now, other people in Canada, when I said that on the show, they freaked out. They said, no, we don't care about people's jobs in Canada. Hey, how about that? But that's what they told me. And it made sense to me because I would do the same thing. I would keep employees on, even if I could do it with AI, because I like people that work for me and I want people to have jobs, right? So you might have people that have that mindset that want to kind of push that, but then you also have people that are cutthroat and want to cut everybody every turn to make as much money as possible. I don't care about that, right? Yeah. I'm going to be a billionaire regardless. I don't care about that. That doesn't mean anything to me. What does mean is the way you treat people. I do care about that a lot. And so I would want to treat people regardless of whether their job can be done better as people because I like them. These are my friends that work here. Everybody that works here is my friend, right? But I think that over time, like, guys, everybody's job is going to get taken most likely by AI. And there's very few jobs that don't fit that description. Somebody dropped some question or some jobs in the chat that you believe cannot be replaced by AI. I think like counselor, pastor,
plumber for a while.
I don't know. I don't know what else fits. And let's see. Drew.
Yes.
What was I going to say about you? What was I going to say? Oh, did you put that the tweet in the description as well?
Yes, I pinned the tweet.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. What's that?
I don't know. AI has been a conversation in prepper community hardcore, and it's like you just have to develop it in a reasonable way. Like it's coming, it's already here. And I worked in manufacturing, turned from 100 people to 10 people operating the whole place. Outsourcing and losing your job to advancements is nothing new. We just have to advance the right way.
Grass cutter, there already are grass. I already know somebody that cuts grass with robots. I already know them.
Yeah.
Barber, I don't know how I'd feel about letting a robot cut my hair.
That'd be a little sketchy.
Masseuse,
it might crack you a little too much.
I mean, you could make an argument both sides on that one.
Yeah.
Stripper. All right. Okay. I'll give you all that one. I'll give you all that one. Y'all win. Yeah. Y'all win. They call me Magic Internet Money Mike.
Oh my God, that happened.
Magic Internet Money Mike. That's my name.
It's happening.
That's my stripper name. Yeah, it's happening all right. Sorry, I need to shave the chest. It almost looks like I've got a 1-pack coming in.
Now you got that bear handsomeness going on.
I know. Wait. What?
There's a chart charting like either you're lizard handsome as a man, either you're bear handsome as a man, eagle handsome as a man. So
police officer, they already got robot police officers, guy.
Yeah.
Dentist, okay. Let's see. Nurse, I don't know. Let's see. Mailman. They've already replaced mailman. Now they have female. Male females. Male females they have now.
Oh my God.
Male ladies. Mailman is redundant, by the way.
I wonder what robots are gonna identify as.
That's a whole other question. Okay. All right. Roofer can definitely be replaced.
Yeah.
Roofer can definitely be replaced. Boat mechanic, definitely get replaced. The thing is, what I find is everybody wants to say their job like it can't be replaced. Guys, mechanics can definitely be placed. Guys, they can put AI in vehicles that will be able to repair themselves. Okay? Guys, talking to Ben Gertzel, that's the entire thing with AI that people don't understand. The best way to create AI is to create AI that can replicate and reproduce more AI. Every time it rebuilds its own brain, it gets incredibly smarter, right? So I would say no on that. Tree removal, definitely. Woke bots, okay, you might be right there. AI cannot replace BitBoy Crypto. Now, that is absolutely not true. I'm actually AI right now.
Yep.
How do you think I'm so smart? You think there's other people out there that are this smart? No, doesn't happen. This smart and this good looking? Guys, that's obviously a mechanical body. Okay. Okay. It's a machine. It's a loving machine. and it won't love nobody but you.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Animate your family photos. Animate the faces in your family photos with amazing technology. Experience your family history like never before.
This is so creepy.
Wow. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a photo of me. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let's type in BitBoy Crypto.
I can't wait for people to put all their dead
We're gonna be
celebrities.
late today. Morel, we're late today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What is the sexiest? Oh, I got a sexy picture of me. Where'd it go?
Oh, God.
Where'd it go? There it is. Here we go. Let's put that one in. Let's see what this one says.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what this one says. Okay, put on the desktop. Okay, on the desktop. Now let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Oh, that's me.
That's you.
That's me.
That's you again.
Okay. All right, upload photo.
All right, let's do it.
Let's find this half-naked picture of me. Where's it at? I dragged that to the desktop and it didn't work.
What?
Huh.
The recent downloads, maybe? Or, no, you didn't download it.
No, I didn't download it. Recents? I didn't screenshot it. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again, guys.
Huddle.
Save as BitBoy. Oh, it's a WebP. That's why. Let me screenshot it. That'll be better. This is the picture the lawyers love using of me.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that got them all worked
Yeah,
up.
that's one that
wasn't
got
it?
me in trouble.
That was.
It's a great photo, though. Like, yeah, I like 12 poses. Like, that was like, okay, that's legit. I like that one. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's go. Let's put it on. Okay, upload photo. Where's BitBoy McSexy? Why is it not? It's on the desktop. I literally just saved it to the. No, I did a screenshot. That's right. Did a screenshot. That's what it was. Screenshot. Is it in here? Screenshots?
You just buried your best picture in this computer somewhere?
Yeah. Why can I not find it?
It's bearish.
That's very bearish. There it is. It showed up.
Okay.
Okay. Open. Here we go. All right. Let's see what happens.
Ah.
Okay. Take the screen down. Let me log in with Google real quick.
Yep.
Okay. I'll log in with Google. Blah, blah, blah. Confirm. I just gave them all my rights. All my crypto just got stolen. The year of my birth. Y'all all want to know what year I was born.
Imagine like seeing these animated photos like on your wall for
Yeah.
your family and stuff, like, you know, moving around and looking at you like those old horror movies.
All right. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look, that's one of those wizard things. Here we go. Where is it at? God, look at the freckles on that man.
I know.
He's so beautiful.
Ah!
Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. Guys, I don't care what your time is today. Like, I'm just doing what I want to do today.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah. I'm just having fun. I got nothing to do right now. Oh, well, Kate's here. I got to go talk to her in a minute. But let's see here. Images. Let's go back. Find the picture. We're going to put just the face. What about this one?
It was too much sexy.
It was too much sexy. They could not handle it.
Yeah.
Who is that looking around my corner? Oh, okay. All right. Let's do a different picture. Let's do this one. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
What
I
is
don't know
it?
what. I flew to the Bahamas. I fly to the Bahamas to find Sam Bateman-Fried. That's the caption here. Okay. So we got the screenshot. Okay.
Those were exciting times.
God, that was so fun, wasn't it?
It was.
It was so fun.
Where on the earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. It looks like it's reverse picking my nose. You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like one of those things from Mario Brothers in the last world in level 8-3 or 8-4,
Yeah.
where it's going.
Yeah.
You got to jump over it. You know that one.
I'm ready for it.
It may take a few seconds.
What is this thing going to do to you?
Okay. Now it's one of those bullets. Look at that. Oh, God, it's coming after me. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on. All right. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. Okay, guys. I will. Okay. This is creepy.
Oh, the look to the side. Oh, my God. This is just fantastic.
Guys, this is the dumbest thing I've ever played with.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not use it. It sucks. Okay, there we go. Okay, ChatGPT. What question should we ask ChatGPT today?
Oh, gosh.
Let's see here.
What are we asking?
Let's see. What? Okay. If you had a gun to your head and had to admit to what your favorite crypto project was, what would you say?
ChatGPT
Okay, so it
under
says-
threat.
Now, this is interesting. This is interesting. Now let's go to CoinMarketCap and let's pull out the top 5 or top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Did it literally go in order? Did it literally?
I know Bitcoin was first. Ethereum.
It put Polkadot in the top 5.
Oh.
That's interesting. Now, you guys know why we don't support Polkadot? Because Gavin Wood is a child molester. I mean, he is, period. So I don't support it. Okay. He's written stories about it. It's not speculation. But you guys can, and there's more to that story, by the way, that I know a lot more of that I can't tell you, which is even 100 times worse than you think it is.
Yeah.
But when you come over here and you look at this, it puts Polkadot, the tech's great. Polkadot works. I have nothing against the people that invest in Polkadot. For personal reasons, I don't. You know, look all that stuff up. But I don't. That's why I don't like it. But it's interesting that it includes Cardano in the top 4 and Polkadot in the top 5. Because when you come over here and you look at CoinMarketCap and you look at all of the project, now look, you throw out Tether, you throw out USD coin because they don't count because they're stable coins. It did not put XRP in.
I saw that. I noticed.
It did not put XRP in. Maybe because of the, these are popular and well-regarded cryptocurrencies in the industry. It doesn't put XRP with the biggest community. Interesting.
Yeah.
Does put Cardano in there. Also interesting. Let's see here. Then you have, what else? So then it goes Cardano. So it doesn't put Dogecoin. It doesn't put Polygon. It doesn't put Solana. It skips straight to Polkadot.
That's interesting.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, cool. So there you go. All right. Yobi sues me. Gavin Wood, sue me. Gavin Wood, sue me. I will bring out the evidence that I have against you. Hard copies. Go ahead. Sue me. Put me in discovery, and let's bring out the audio evidence I have against you. Let's bring out the pictures. Let's bring out the video. This is a call to Gavin Woods. I just called you a child molester. Sue me. Sue me, Gavin. I dare you. You don't want that, big boy. You know those little relationships you used to have? I know a lot of those people. That's what I'll tell you.
Ugh.
Guys, tell him to come the F at me. I don't know if you guys know, I always bring receipts.
It's true. He doesn't want that smoke.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
No.
He's going through a divorce right now.
Is he?
Wonder why. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank God.
Yeah, wonder why.
Yeah. Thank God.
He is the most, take whoever you think the most vile person is in crypto. This guy's worse than Jeffrey Epstein by a million miles. That's what I'll tell you. That's how vile this guy is. And if you support that project for money reasons and trading, go for it. I hope you make a lot of money, but you will never see us talk about this. If he's completely removed from it, completely removed, then I'll consider it. But as long as he's still in the picture, guys, go look up the Moloch DAO stuff. You can't make this stuff up with him. So come at me.
Yeah.
Just like I told everybody else to come at me. And who's suing me? Somebody off the wall suing me for something that I didn't even do. So, guys, I'm not scared. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
I stand for what's true, what's right, and what's just. And that is the one unforgivable sin of mankind, is what he did. Which, what he did, it's way worse than what I told you.
Yeah.
And he knows what I'm talking about. And Gavin, you know that I know now.
You know that
he knows that I know. I don't care.
We know.
Okay. Crypto Alex says, happy to hear that Meet Kevin reached out to you. Here's my go-to channel for TradFi, and I watch him daily. Help Lifer get an interview with him, please. With Meet Kevin. Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I can't like shill everybody I know to Kevin. I mean, we haven't even done content together first. But yeah, so I like Kevin. I like Crypto Lifer. Once again, condolences to Crypto Lifer about his father. And there you go. Okay.
Let's check out some XRP news.
XRP news. XRP segment brought to you guys by Stake. Thank you, Stake, sponsoring this segment. Can use XRP on Stake. Don't lose your XRP there, though.
Yep.
Okay. What he did so bad, I can't even say it. I can't even say it on TV. Just so y'all know, I will never say what it is he did. He knows what he did. I won't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Ripple versus SEC court update. Undisclosed meeting next week. Here we go. But a few hours ago, a rumor now surfaced on Twitter that could imply the decision in the legal battle between Ripple and the SEC is near. However, since this is an unconfirmed rumor from an anonymous source, it should be taken with a grain of salt. Justin, reportedly Ripple and SEC to hold undisclosed meeting on May 8th. Unconfirmed source. Wow, that could be really big.
Yeah.
However, XRP community attorney John Deaton would bet that the rumor is false. Probably. I agree with him. According to him, lawyers from SEC and Ripple can meet anytime they want. I don't think they would pick a date a week from now and then leak it out. Who further surmise the settlement won't happen that way. Well, I think that what Jake Weaver, a third party, has the evidence, and it's a very long, complicated situation. It's not quite as simple as you think that it may be. That's what I'll tell you on that.
Yeah.
But if they want to come talk to me, that's great. Sure. However, XRP, here's what I think could happen here, okay? What happened is that what it boils down to is they could have set this meeting and not been secretive. Like, they just set the meeting, and then somebody leaked out when the meeting is. So it doesn't have to be like it's a secret meeting. It could be like they've just planned to meet next week. So I kind of disagree with John here now that I think about it. This could be true, but you have to ask who would leak it and why from the internal team, because it does make it sound like it's kind of secretive or whatever. So it is what it is. According to John Dean, under certain circumstances, it may make sense for Ripple to enter into a settlement after a potential victory against the SEC. This would be not like 2 years ago, but would depend on the decision and whether the SEC would appeal. So there you go. All right. XRP, maybe a meeting next week. Guys, this thing's got to be over soon.
Yeah.
What do we know what John Deaton is saying about the end of the case? It's got to be over the next few weeks.
I know that a lot of people were talking about May. I believe John was in that camp, and but I've been watching it for years, and I halfway expect this thing to go to the Supreme Court at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You do? I don't. They got to do a settlement.
Yeah. I would hope for a settlement, but
the SEC may play hardball because that's their only move. So look, here's the last thing. I'm going to end the show here, and this is what I'm going to say. The last thing I'll say about Gavin Wood. Okay, we don't support Polkadot on this channel. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Okay, people have been asking me everywhere why I'm out on Polkadot. There you go. If you type in, let's watch this. Okay, Gavin Wood, child molester. Pull it up. Let's see. Did I spell it wrong? No, maybe you didn't use that word. Type in pedophile. Pedophile. All right, BuzzFeed News. Okay. Gavin Wood wrote a blog about having sex with a preteen girl who is dying of AIDS. Okay. He writes this. It was a neighbor that lived across the street from him. Maybe I'll get some of these details wrong. I've read the story. Okay. After he writes, he comes out and says, oh, well, it was just fiction. I'll tell you, it doesn't read like fiction.
Right.
I met with some people that showed me some things. Nothing, by the way, of which would actually constitute something I would be in trouble for seeing. Okay. Because I told them I didn't want to see those things. They have them. I said, I did not want to see those things. Okay. They have all the evidence on a hard disk. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want this in my hands at any point, okay? It's a complicated situation. But I will tell you, with what I heard on audio, with what I saw with text messages, with what I saw with messages from the parody messenger, okay? It's enough. It's enough to know this is a bad person and you do not want to have anything to do with him. If he wants to come at me, and he wants this hard disk, I can get it. But guys, I shouldn't have to. He wrote a blog about molesting kids. There doesn't need to be much more than that, okay? So if you can read this, go read this story about a grown man molesting a child that's a neighbor. Go read this story, and then from there, come out and say you feel good about your Polkadot investment. So I'm not going to bring this up over and over again because I don't like to talk about it. And you know what? I don't like to remember the things that I was told.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is with this guy. So I won't be bringing it up anymore. From now on, if Polkadot comes up like it did then, we will reference it, and I will say I'm not invested in it, and that's going to be it. But just know, guys, there's enough out there publicly to go after this guy for.
Yeah.
If they want to. He doesn't live in America, by the way. He doesn't live in America. He lives, I believe, in London, I think is where he lives. I could be wrong on that. He definitely lives over in Europe somewhere for good reason, okay? But I'm not talking about it anymore. I've said my full piece on it. Now I've given you almost everything that I know about it. And I hope you guys respect and understand why I don't want anything to do with this company. he paid money to have people try to clear this story from the internet and from Reddit. And I know that because I saw text messages. I saw text messages of that, okay? I saw blockchain transactions that coincide with some scary stuff, okay? So that's all I'm going to say on it. Yes, it's worth investigating. Please investigate him. Please, for the love of God, wherever he is, please go investigate him. I can try to connect them with the people that have everything. But I can't do it myself. I can't do it here in America. He doesn't live here, okay? So that's all I'm going to say on that. He may try to send a hitman after me, I guess. Good luck, Gavin.
Yeah.
Better people have tried. Better people with far better haircuts have tried. Okay? That's all I got. Be blessed. Big boy out. Hey, I love you guys.